Hello, my friends. I'm often asked, how do you color? Now, my design team does an amazing job to knock your socks off. That's what their job is, to color. And they do a lot of amazing things. So they sometimes use Prismacolor pencils. They sometimes use alcohol markers. They sometimes don't use anything at all and they just use cardstock. Here's another one with just a little bit of cardstock. But I want to show you how I color and kind of like the reasoning behind all of it. Back in the day, there is and I'm not going to use any names because that's irrelevant. There are some fun, fancy, expensive markers in the industry. And I took their certification class twice. It's an 8-hour class. I took it twice and I still did not feel confident. I just didn't feel confident in my coloring skills. I just didn't feel like I should have to spend $1,000 to have enough markers to do what I wanted to do. And I just kind of like put them off to the side and I said, no, I can't do those. I think I ended up giving them to somebody anyway. Then, you know, I just go through and I'd say, no, I just want to stamp. I just want to stamp. I don't want to color. But then I discovered this way of coloring and I've decided it is my favorite. We have 2 different marker sets at the Stamps of Life. This is one of them. We have 2 different marker sets. You're going to want one of those. They're water-based markers and they're fun because they have double tips. So they have a brush tip and they have a fine tip. Now we're going to use the brush tips and let's see, I'm going to color a bear, but I'm going to do fun colors so you can really see what I'm talking about. I'm also going to be using a piece of acetate. You can use packaging for this. You can use a real piece of acetate. You can use the packaging from this. It's just something that is not going to absorb the ink. And let me bring that over here so you can see it. You're also going to want to use an archival dye ink pad. So I, of course, have my own archival dye ink pad, but that's what you're going to want to use. And what you're going to do, and so here's my acetate. Oh, and you're also going to need a water brush. So I have a couple water brushes. I think these all should have water in them. I travel with them often, so sometimes I have to take the water out, which is kind of funny. So those have water in them. What I'm going to do is I have my acetate here, and I know you can't really see them very well. I'm going to color just on that like that. And then I'm going to pick up the ink with my water brush. So I'm going to squeeze this ever so slightly to get some water in it. And I'm going to pick up some of that ink and I'm just going to color. And let's do the tummy first. And I'm just going to bring this in, grab some ink, and I'm going to color. Now, when you watercolor like this, I need you to know right off the bat, you're not going to like it at first, okay? Whenever I do it, I go, ooh, I don't like that. I don't think that looks good. Oh, I don't like it. But when it dries, it always knocks my socks off. I always go, wow, I'm pretty good at that. And so we're just going to bring this in, and I kind of went a little dark, so we're just going to color in more. And we're going to bring that in, and we're just going to color that up. Now we're going to change colors, so here you can see, so you can kind of see I just did the little belly part of it. And then let's get another color and let's do pink. And I'm gonna again color on my acetate. I like that little sound it makes. And we're gonna clean our brush off onto the side. And let's grab some of that. And I want this to be a little lighter. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And then I'm just gonna go around the edges. See how you can see it's just bringing that up. And I'm going to get some more ink and I'm just going to go around the edges. So it's going to be nice and dark around the edges of my bear. And then we're going to go make it a little bit lighter on the inside. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can just color it completely. But then I like to just kind of color it like this. And then I'm just going to bring that color in. And just have fun with this, play with this, have fun with it. I recommend stamping a whole bunch and then going and watching TV and doing this. I can't just sit there and watch TV. I'm the type that has to be doing something. So I like to color while I'm watching TV. And you're just gonna color this and bring this in. Look at this, dun, 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 dun. And if you don't like that, add more color, bring it in a little bit more, and just play with it and have fun. There's no wrong way to do this, okay? And I want you to see how fun that little guy's looking. Isn't he adorable? Now, heads up, 7-Up, right? You have to make sure you let this dry before you judge it. Do not judge it until it's completely dry because you will like it even more when it's dry. Do a whole bunch of different colors, do lots of fun things. Have fun with this. It's awesome for flowers as well, but it takes the stress out of coloring. I don't want you to worry about blending. Is this the right color? No, have fun with it. There's no wrong way to do it. And the person you give this to is gonna love it no matter what you do. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.